give your name, please, for the record.
Sorry, my name's Anna, 335 Fawcett Church
Yeah, you got to pick up on mic. Can you just take it out of there? If you hold it, you turn your head, we can still hear you.
My name's Anna Esplin. I live at 335 Fawcett Church. Also with my neighbors that live at 337, Patty Morgan and Dennis Morgan. A couple of our other neighbors couldn't come this late. We had sent an email about right-of-way and traffic that's coming in and out between our homes in our residential neighborhood. The road itself we got a letter back stating that it was okay from Bruce, but we don't know if he actually got the point of the letter. The right-of-way itself was altered, and there was a cut-through in the residential lot next door, and so they can get in big tractor trailers on our road, which way outweigh our weight limits on our roads. We just got new paving, new gas lines, new water lines. The season's coming up now, and it's already starting. Big tractor trailers with equipment coming in and out. Again, our property values we feel are decreasing because this man, we're asking for your help because we live in Cecil Township. We depend on you guys, our neighbor in the back. It's Cecil Township, it's South Fayette Township. So even when I had the issue with our goats last year, we had to keep our things off 25 feet off of our property line. I sent some photographs to you all that showed debris, junk, equipment, heavy equipment, dumpsters. It's getting cleared out up behind our tree line, right up on our property line. So we've been to both townships. We're asking for your help because we're residents of Cecil. We've gotten turned away from both townships, and we can't get any resolution to our problem as far as what's happening here, as far as big trucks coming in and out at all hours of the day, evening. It's not until 4:30 like people have been told, and especially in the back when all this junk just looks awful. If it was in any of your backyards, you wouldn't want to look at it. I don't know if you have the email that I sent with the photographs, but it's just awful, and what we put up with on a daily basis.
You didn't have a phone number to contact anybody.
I thought I put it underneath. I apologize. I thought I put it in my phone.
And I had your cell phone number from before.
Yeah.
I called you 4 times, and your cell phone is full.
I apologize.
And I couldn't read the writing of the other people.
Those are all the immediate
I
neighbors.
understood, but I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
I couldn't read the writing, so I couldn't get a phone number for them.
Yeah, we can get that, and I can get it more clear, and we could get a petition from everyone on the road. But we just want some direction. What can be done? And is the right of way was straight? It was altered, and it goes through a residential lot, so they can bring in these giant tractor trailers.
It's
and
a
commercial
road
vehicles.
going across
residential lot.
Yeah, it's
Well, I think the email that you sent to the board, even to Bruce, I don't think they quite grasped what you were asking for. The main thing you were asking for, that you recognize there's a right of way there that goes back to that property that's existed long before, since they've had zoning.
Mm-hmm.
I think your objection is to the new road they created through that residential lot property that they bought, and I think
Correct.
that's a little different question than what your email appeared to.
Right, I was trying to explain it, and I might not have been clear as to what I was saying, but yes, the existing right-of-way has always been there, but the little cut-through that they made bigger so they could bring trucks up from down below.
I think that's what you got to concentrate your comments to the board now. Jump on a South Fayette line. I mean, we just don't have any jurisdiction.
There's nothing as far as, even on just little things like the junk on the line. Since it's now industrial back there, which none of us got notification that they changed the zoning back there from R1 non-conforming to industrial. We never got notified of that. So isn't somebody who's running an industrial and has numerous businesses and is renting to people back there and has people coming in and out constantly, wouldn't they be responsible for putting up some type of a fence, something that?
In South Fayette's ordinances, there should be or could be, I mean, I can't speak for
And
what
we've
South
approached
Fayette
them,
has.
and they totally.
I understand that, but that's not our area that we can help you with right now. I think the main thing is that you said those businesses are growing and expanding because they now have a new access road through a residential lot. I think that's the crux of the
Correct.
issue that's creating the biggest
Yeah,
problem.
and they come in and out, and there's dirt and debris and rocks flying, and they don't have it, it's an industrial road, it's a right of way between the properties, but they don't have, it's supposed to be blacktop from what we understand, and it never has been. So it causes other issues as well. So the person who owns that property and who is responsible for maintaining that road also doesn't have the blacktop on the road that is supposed to be there in the first place to get rid of the dirt and all that stuff. But again, the main
I don't think
concern
you should be
is
advocating having them pave that, because I think your position is it shouldn't be there to begin
it
with.
should, well, that little road the little cut through should not be there at all. But the main road, he's responsible for maintaining as well. So, and he doesn't do that.
From what we understood, that road was in before the ordinance. The ordinances went in 64, then they were changed in the 70s and the 80s. But I think that road was there, at least on the GPS or
The main right-of-way road has always been there. Our complaint is, it's a residential lot on the other side that he owns, that he put another cut through to come in to get bigger trucks and bigger machinery and stuff in.
right. I think that's what.
And as you can see by the size of those trucks, they're
I think
way
that was their
out.
issue. That's the only thing we can probably address. And they have like,
There's something that I wanted to bring up right here. When we did the comprehensive plan the last time, we were required to send our proposed comprehensive plan to the adjacent municipalities. Now, the same thing should hold true for adjacent municipalities that are doing things that are contrary.
Right, they didn't notify any of us about changing his status back there, his zoning.
Are you aware of that, Paul?
That's not even an updated photo.
This is Google Earth.
Yeah.
well, wait, that's what she's addressing something else. Let's do one at a time.
What was your comment on? Why do they have to?
Right over there.
There is no.
Yeah,
You can't do it.
They can't hear you. Can you talk to the microphone? I don't believe they have any obligation to do it. I don't know what the process is and what the zoning ordinance states. When was this rezoned?
We don't even know.
We're not sure, we were never notified.
We don't even know.
I mean, as adjacent property owners under the MPC, you have standing to challenge things on adjacent lots, even if they're in other townships. So you can look into personal.
But you're saying you can't do anything. It would have to be us hiring a lawyer.
I'm not sure what you're asking us to do, and I'm not sure what we can do as a township.
We're Cecil Township residents, and our property goes back right up against the South Fayette. He's in South Fayette, his
Yes.
business, and he has all this stuff jammed up against our property lines with no fencing. It's an industrial area back there. We are residential. I mean, we just feel that as Cecil Township residents, we need your help to go after South Fayette to say, take care of your zoning law. I mean, that is a zoning law that they have, I got their book for their South Fayette zoning, and it says in there that if you have any kind of business like that and you're up against a residential lot, you're required to put up a fence, you're required to put up so much fence, greenery. And he has none of that. He just keeps putting stuff right up against our property lot.
Then,
I can't even see
have
those
you
two
gone-
residential areas if you would be allowed to do.
Have you gone to South Fayette?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And what was their
Yes.
response?
They tell us to come talk to you. We
Because
come
he
to
exits
you,
through
and they
Cecil.
tell us, you tell us to go talk to them.
But we can't require him to put a fence on his property in
Yeah,
South
we
Fayette.
required him to take that new road he put in as a commercial road, crossing over a residential area. a
So you
residential
see,
property.
you see the little cut through.
Without that road, he would not be able to get in there
When did he
to
do
run that
that?
big equipment.
When did he do it? How long
He did
ago?
it about 4 years ago.
It was about 3 years
3
ago.
or 4 years ago. And we called the day he started putting it in. We called. There was me and 3 other neighbors. We all called to complain that he was putting it in.
Who did you call?
We called township, and
Cecil
township
Township.
come out, and they
Cecil Township?
and they made him get a permit. He
Cecil
went-
Township?
Yes, Cecil Township.
Yes.
He went and got a permit the next day.
And he got a
We
Continue.
don't
permit?
know what
What did
permit
you
or
write?
what the, we never saw the permit. We
It
don't
was,
know
we
what type of
spoke,
permit.
who came out was Mark Whalen, who no longer works for you.
Right.
He was whatever he was at the time. Mark Whalen was the one that came, code
That
enforcement.
permit should be part of our files.
And they went ahead and allowed him to put that in, I mean, without any concern of like any of the neighbors.
Do you have a picture that you sent to all of us
Yeah, we, well.
from your back lawn? It's,
They're all in the email, I can get,
We got
I
them
didn't
on
make
phones.
copies. I'm gonna have them on.
I just would like for him
more.
to put them up.
Can you plug a phone in?
What?
Can you plug a phone in? An iPhone, can you plug it in?
Chris, can you have access to your email through there?
Mr.
I
Chairman,
will forward it to your email.
I also have in South Fayette, in their ordinance book says, when you butt 2 property lines like that, whichever of the 2 are stricter would be enforced. So if South Fayette was more strict, that would enforce us. If you're more strict than South Fayette, we would tail over on that. And that's in their laws, in their ordinance book. So they said, when you can find a property line like that, whichever of the 2 stricter would follow through.
You're saying it's in the book, did you send us those pages that you read?
In South Fayette, yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
you know, on their ordinance, it says that screening's required on, this is where industrial butts, commercial.
And
Yeah, it's in there.
But we even sent it to them, and they just said.
Go to Cecil.
I talked to Ryan Eggleston, and he said he talked to Mr. Bioni and asked him if he'd put a fence up, and he said he didn't want to. So they're just not making him do it.
All right, but there is 2 separate issues, screening and then that access.
Right.
I,
No, the access part would be on your part, but what I'm saying is like, us being residents, we are Cecil Township residents, we need your help to make South Fayette enforce his zoning. Because we go down and they just tell us, no, we're not gonna do anything.
I spoke with Ryan Eggleston as well.
And,
His response was very similar to the response he gave you.
yeah,
Even as a professional courtesy, I reached out.
and he
And
says he won't do anything.
We all know why.
Why is that?
I don't know why. I just, that I reached out to him as a professional courtesy and asked him if he would look into it.
But there has to be some way, I mean, one person shouldn't be allowed to come in there and junk up our whole neighborhood.
He doesn't live there, his
And we're all
business is in the
losing
back.
property value.
We probably bill every day.
And they have all this stuff, if you, I don't know if you've been over there, but in South Fayette section, and, you know, and if we could bring it up, he actually is using their address.
Yeah, we just found that out.
They just found out that on the tax site, the websites, he's using 337. And he's also saying that 339, which is down on Mabee Road, where all that stuff is way down over the hill, you know, they have so much stuff down there, and he doesn't want to come up back through that side of the property as far to get into his property, because he says the hill's too steep, and, you know, but they have it all jumped up down there, which is South Bay, which isn't your problem, but, you know, what's right on our property line, when I have to stay 25 feet off, and we all keep our properties immaculate, and we feel he does it on purpose, he just keeps dumping stuff right on the property line, building stuff up, dumping pipes, you know, we have kids that play back there, you know, I don't want to look at all that stuff every day.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you come down the street, it's 335, it's 337, it's 339, and so on, that's the lots. Well, how can he be 339 out front there?
And 339 on the side of the main road.
And be 337 behind me, my address, and then be 339 again
Down on Main.
down on Main.